Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking the top 10 Korean skincare products for anti-aging. This is the 2025 edition. Now, I know how overwhelming Korean skincare can be. New brands, constantly new products, different terminology and ingredients. It can seem super confusing. So once a year, I like to run a series of videos on Korean skincare where I help you guys piece together your perfect Korean skincare routine without breaking the bank. Today we're focusing down on anti-aging. I've just hit 40, so I'm definitely focusing on anti-aging as a core part of my skincare routine, minimizing fine lines and wrinkles, fading hyperpigmentation, and smoothing everything out. And these 10 products can definitely help you if those are your goals too. Sit back, relax, let's talk the best anti-aging Korean skincare. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10, my personal favorites, but I want to hear yours. Do you have a favorite Korean skincare product that you think should be on this list? If you do, let me know by reaching down and sharing it in the comments section below. I do really appreciate your recommendations because they shape the products that I try out and review here on the channel in the future. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoy this style of Korean skincare content and want to see more of it here on the channel, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more likely I am to replicate similar content here on the channel in the future. I always want to create videos that you guys most enjoy consuming, so using the like button is a really great way of just helping me to do that. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So in today's video, I want this to be super chatty and free-flowing. So it's just like a couple of skincare friends sat around talking all things amazing Korean skincare. So I'm going to try and do it without jump cuts and edits. So again, if you like that style of content, make sure to hit that like button. I've listed all the products mentioned in today's video down in the description box below. So if you want to check the price point, read the reviews, make a purchase, those links are all there for your convenience. And as always, here on Mad About Skin, it should go without saying this video isn't sponsored. It is not in paid partnership. I don't do sponsorships here on the channel because I think by turning down that coin, it just helps me to retain my independence. So with all that caveated, I think it's time we just delve in. I've chosen my top 10, but I'm not going to go through this in a particular order because honestly, I don't know how to structure this. So I'm just going to delve in with these two favorites to kick things off. Now, the VT Reedle shot line is probably the viral breakout Korean skincare sensation of 2025. They now have 50 different versions of it. Everybody seems to be falling over themselves to buy it. I think just about everyone out there probably has used the VT Reedle line at some point in their skincare journey. If you haven't, if you're one of the few people that have yet to try the VT Reedle line, let me know in the comments section below, because I'm sure you're not on your own, but lots seem to be loving it. And if I had to choose two of the whole range when it comes to anti-aging, it would be these two. This is the VT Vitalite Reedle shot. This is their vitamin C version, and this is the VT PDRN Reedle shot, the PDRN version. These two are phenomenal when it comes to anti-aging, but just to caution you, don't use them together. You should only be using one Reedle shot product per routine because they contain spicules, which are little microscopic spicules that help to push the product deeper into the skin. You really don't want to be doubling down on that. So one or the other for your skincare routine. You can use them on alternate days, however you want to do it, but just not together. The one with vitamin C contains glutathione, which I think is the best ingredient to pair with vitamin C to minimize hyperpigmentation, eradicate dark spots, and glow you to the gods. The PDRN version contains, well, PDRN, which is well studied and is the hottest ingredient of the moment for boosting collagen and elastin production, just improving overall skin health too. These are both phenomenal. A little goes a long way, and my top tip with them is pat them into the skin. Don't rub, because those spicules will be extra spicy and prickly if you start rubbing. Pat them into the skin. I think that'll give you the very best results. And for me, these always feature in my anti-aging skincare routine because if you want results, the spicules in here deliver them super, super quick. So yeah, I feel like we're off to a flying start, and those are two of my absolute favorite for anti-aging. Now, toners are big, obviously, in Korean skincare. Toners, essences, most people have them in the skincare routine, except for me. I'm not a huge fan of toners and essences. I don't like the consistency. I think a lot of the ones on the market are garbage. There, I said it. I know that's controversial and a lot of people will disagree with me, but I'm not a big toner fan. However, there is one that I reach for all the time, and I think was in this video equivalent last year, certainly coming back for 2025, and it's this. This is the Secret Key Galactomyces Starting Treatment Essence. They do a plain version and a rose version. I get the rose because I love rose scent. It's one of my favourite scents in the whole world. If you don't like rose, get the plain version. I'll link both below. I think the rose adds a little extra hydration. Nothing spectacular, but a little extra. But it does also impart a scent to it. So if you want rose free, there is an option too. This contains galactomyces, which again, well studied and understood for helping to fade hyperpigmentation, minimizing the appearance of dark spots and discoloration. This has been around for years. It's a perfect dupe for the SK2 Essence, which is a Western brand. I think it's a Western brand, actually, I should have checked that. But comes in at like $120. This is $20. So you're saving $100. And I think that has to be a good thing. Basically the same formula too. So a great dupe. And I use this just to like dampen the skin down after cleansing. It calms, it soothes, it hydrates, and those galactomyces definitely kickstart your hyperpigmentation routine. This is an absolute must. And for those of you questioning, why are we talking hyperpigmentation when we're talking anti-aging in this video? Well, that's actually because the #1 reported skin concern as we age is hyperpigmentation. It's not fine lines and wrinkles, it's dark spots and discoloration. So I think people are still quite dismissive of hyperpigmentation as a feature of anti-aging. It shouldn't be. It's a reality. We accumulate sun damage as we age, and so hyperpigmentation is definitely part of a comprehensive anti-aging routine. Now up next, I feel like that SK2 Essence kind of starts the routine after cleansing. We're gonna finish our routine with the sunscreen, and there are so many amazing Korean sunscreens that I could shout out in this video. I've just chosen one, and I think this is because it's specifically amazing for anti-aging, and it's this. This is the Numbuzzin Pure Full Calming Water Sunscreen. Now, this is amazing because it actually has ingredients which reduce the temperature of the skin. If you have hot skin, you get a lot of flushing, you might get redness, but that increase in temperature can also trigger an inflammatory response leading to hyperpigmentation. So again, if you want to keep everything in equilibrium, calm it all down, have a lot less heat in summer, this is great. The studies into this actually showed it reduced the temperature of the skin by between 3 and 4 degrees Celsius. That's a win. Definitely has a noticeable difference, and I absolutely love it. I am someone that can get a bit hot and flustered in summer, and I know that that's probably exacerbating the hyperpigmentation that will be occurring. This stops it in its tracks. It calms, it soothes, and it's got such broad spectrum protection too. It's just a great anti-aging sunscreen. Sunscreen is a must, but if you want to do it with a little added benefit, I think this is probably where it's at. And Numbuzzin, just a great brand all round. So that actually helps me out. What I've just said leads nicely onto the next two recommendations, which both come from Numbuzzin. That sunscreen is Numbuzzin. These two are also from there. So first up is this. This is the Numbuzzin NAD Bio Lifting Essence. This is the best plumping, firming, and line reducing serum you will ever use. It is just, I don't know if that's coming off. It's almost like, it has a bit of a bouncy jelly texture to it, but this will give you the plumpest skin of your dreams. It sinks in without a trace, so it's not heavy. It's just plumping and feels great. You've also in here got NAD, which is proven to boost collagen and elastin production, and it's just fantastic. Now, they have just released a new version of this in toner form, which also includes PDRN, which is in this ingredient that I just mentioned, this product that I mentioned earlier. So if you want to get your NAD and your PDRN all in one product to streamline things down, the toner, which I'm showing on screen now, could be your best friend. I love it. It gives you an instant glow up. It definitely plumps. It basically has all the benefits of this one, but with the added PDRN too, so that's a win. And great if you like toners. I personally prefer a serum, which is why I'm sticking with this. If you prefer toners, that definitely packs a punch, and I love it so much. I captured all my love in a separate video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Check that out. If you're in any doubts as to the benefit that that toner could bring, check out that video. I think you will honestly love it. Now, the last Numbuzzin recommendation is this. This is the Numbuzzin Vitamin Concentrated, well, pads, but I'm actually talking about the serum. I'm going to leave an image of the serum here. This was out of stock for most of 2025. It went viral, they sold out, it's now back in stock. I've been using the pads in the interim because it's basically the same formulation. There's a few tweaks, but it's essentially the same formulation. And I've been using the pads. The pads are great, but I think they're a little bit wasteful. So I am going to switch back to the serum now that it's back in stock. So I would say, if you've been wanting to try this serum out, it's been out of stock for forever, run, don't walk. Get it now. I've just put 3 on order. Get it now. You don't want to miss out. You've got your tranexamic acid, you've got your vitamin C, you've got your brightening agents, you've got so much in here that's just going to be a real comprehensive one-stop shop for anti-aging. It's going to help lift and brighten the skin. It's going to help fade hyperpigmentation. It's going to help boost collagen production to minimize fine lines and wrinkles. One-stop shop for your anti-aging. The pads are great, but for me, a little bit wasteful. So yes, I think the serum is where it's at. Get it while you can, because I imagine it's going to sell out pretty quick. Now, I've got a little eye cream recommendation, which I'm almost loath to call an eye cream because I know so many of you guys use this all over the face. Now, this is the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum. This is retinal, my favorite form of over-the-counter retinoid, and ginseng. Ginseng's great for energizing the skin. It's got some great anti-inflammatory properties too. If you have dark circles, you have puffiness under the eye, you've got the emergence of crow's feet, this is a super gentle option. Now, you want to go in with something gentle. The under eye area is the thinnest part of our face in terms of skin thickness. It's also one of the most sensitive. So if you like bulldoze it with sky high actives, you're just going to get sensitivity, hyperpigmentation, and irritation. Treat the under eye with the love, the kindness, and the respect that it deserves. And I think this is a great option to do it. Now, there are other retinal eye creams, such as the one by Medicate that I use all the time. But if you want to go for a Korean option, this one is beautiful. Now, because this is super gentle, if you're somebody that doesn't tolerate high-strength retinal, you can actually use this all over the face. You get a lot of product. How much is in here? I think this is 30 ml, which is quite a large size for an eye cream, and allows you to use it across the whole face. So it's up to you. Under the eye, all over the face, up to you. But this, I think, is a great, gentle, anti-aging option for retinal in those delicate areas. For me, it's under the eye, and I also use this on the neck because my neck is super sensitive, and this works wonders too. So yeah, it's good to have a gentle option in your skincare cabinet for those days where you just need a little bit of a gentle touch. Now, my last 2 recommendations are all about boosting barrier health, lifting and firming the skin. First up, this is the RNW ceramide concentrate. Now, I tried this because you guys have been fangirling about it relentlessly all the way through 2024, and I thought, okay, I give in. I give in. The fear of missing out is too much. Put it on order, and honestly, I'm sold. If you're somebody that likes ceramides, and they're super popular in skincare, so I know there's a lot of you out there, and you're reaching for something like Cetaphil, CeraVe, one of the big ceramide brands, switch to this instead. One of the few companies that actually disclose the percentage of ceramides used and the percentage of each of the different ceramides. Full transparency, which is where it's at, and you know that you're getting a good ceramide dose from reaching for this. I'm always a little skeptical from those other brands that refuse to declare their percentages because I think, well, what are they hiding? Nothing to hide with RNW. This packs a punch. It's going to boost the barrier function of the skin, minimize sensitivity and irritation, smooth everything out, and it hydrates too. So if you're somebody that just wants a little extra calming and soothing step in your routine, a little barrier boosting, this is where it's at. One of my absolute favorite products that I can't sing the praises enough of. And it's thanks to you guys that I tried this in the first place. I'll do a little demo for you so you can see the consistency. It's thanks to you that I tried it and I fell in love. It's also nice to have a serum option for ceramides. Most come in creams, which is fine, but some people like to have a serum option, and this is just like hydration and a hug in a bottle for the skin. Now, last but not least, if you want to lift, tighten and firm, and let's be honest, who doesn't? When it comes to anti-aging, we've talked about collagen and elastin, we've talked about crow's feet, we've talked about hyperpigmentation, but if you just want to sort of lift everything, what do you use? Well, in truth, most brands will overpromise and underdeliver in the lifting department. One brand has actually given me some results, and it's this. This is the Torrident Cell-Mazing Firming Cream. This is a beautiful blend of firming peptides. You've also got some pro-collagen ingredients in here. And whilst it's not a facelift in a bottle, it's not going to deliver you miracles overnight or anything like that. It does genuinely work. If you're consistent with it for, say, a month and a half, this will definitely start to see lifting and tightening. Particularly for me, it happened around the jawline, which I loved. So if you've got the jowls, you just want a little lift. This is a really inexpensive way to do it. Now, it's not going to be groundbreaking. Expect it to deliver maybe like a 10 to a 15% improvement in firmness and elasticity, but that, to be honest, for the price point, is phenomenal. So anytime you want that little lift, reach for this. Now, I will say this is impossible to get here in the UK. Everywhere else in the world, it's in stock. In the UK, it's impossible to get hold of. I actually had to import it from overseas to get it because I didn't want to be without it. So I will say that. I've left some links to explore. If you're in the UK and you can't get your hands on this, I'll find some other equivalent, almost as good products that I'll list too. But if you can get it, this is worth it every single time. And it's super lightweight too. You get a load of product. And just look at that. This is like the perfect summer moisturizer. It hydrates, so it replaces your moisturizer. It firms, it lifts. It does it all. And I think I paid £14 for this. Really inexpensive. So it delivers on a budget. And there you go. I am out of breath because that was all in one take. I did what I promised. No jump cuts, no edits. All in one take. But that is my 2025 top 10 Korean skincare products. When it comes to anti-aging, what do you think of these products? Do you have your own hot take? What do you think? Also, if you've made it this far, if you're in part of the Bitter End crew, let me know by leaving the number 9 in the comments section below. Now, the reason I chose the number 9 is because I have literally just realised that this is a top 10 that only features 9 products. So, you know what? Counting, clearly not my strong suit, but I'll know that you've watched to the bitter end if you leave the number 9 in the comment section below, so I know that you're part of the crew that made it to the end and probably realised along with me that there ain't 10 products here. Sorry about that. Note to self, must try harder in 2026. But here we are. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments and wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.